Teeny production.
Chatter that matters. Happy Monday, everyone. Welcome back to Chatter That Matters. Another weekend gone by. We're episode 15, I think it is already. So heck yeah, man. Monday's behind us. Tuesday around the corner. Vision, how was your weekend? Any May the 4th celebration? You're on mute, man.
Yeah. My weekend actually went pretty well, pretty smooth. All my events went smooth. I mean, that's like the best thing ever with like not one hiccup and everybody's excited. You know, it's kind of hard to make like the main person and all your guests excited too, though. So but then I got some leads off of these events. So it's all good. Really, really good. You know,
Awesome.
hit off Jungle Hunter. So I'm happy about that. So hopefully be here within a month or 6 weeks, I guess.
I can't wait for that. That's awesome.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Glad you can make it. Vega, what's going on? Happy Monday to you. How was your weekend?
It's honestly pretty lame. I didn't do too much. Just got some, errands and responsibilities around the house taken care of, and continue to put a lot of effort into whatever phase I'm on now of the statue tracker. Still trying to iron it out, get it where I want it. So
Get all the May the 4th announcements on there.
I did. All of that stuff's there. Yep.
Awesome. Well, glad you can make it. Good to see you.
Appreciate it. Same.
Keesis, what's going on, buddy?
What's going on with you guys?
I like the new lighting.
Thank you.
It's very
I'm
like
not finished.
It's very like Daft Punk.
Just the look I was going for, yeah.
Okay, very good. How was your weekend?
It was cool. I went on a live with the constructive outrage yesterday, not about statue talk, but it was pretty cool, pretty fun.
Okay.
But yeah, weekend was cool.
Awesome. Glad you could stop by as usual. Jerry, happy Monday to you. What's going on? How was your weekend?
Happy Monday. Weekend was all right. Monday suck. A lot of work, but spent the day listening to the episode that Keesis did yesterday about the beef.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was really good. It got me to listen to most of the stuff because I don't listen to Drake.
Well, Drake's the greatest rapper since Biggie.
We know you're Canadian, John. Just knock it off. We're not gonna go Degrassi.
It could have been worse.
Nah,
I could have said Justin Bieber, but
I'll take Justin
I
Bieber.
take Justin Bieber any day.
With Drake. Me too, all day.
It's probably the better comparison is probably the next Ja Rule.
Yeah, obscurity. Yeah.
all I know is we started from the bottom and now we're here.
Oh,
Glad
God.
you can make it, Jerry.
Wow.
Glad you can make it. Alan, what's going on, Alan? Happy Monday to you. How was your weekend?
Thanks. Happy Monday. Weekend was good. Everything's coming along great. Had the cabinet companies here again today, wrapping up finishing touches on my 3 new cabinets.
Okay.
And I have a glass company coming out on Wednesday, measuring everything. So a couple more weeks, and they'll be completely finished. I'll be totally broke, but I'll have a great place to put all my statues. So I'm pumped.
You're getting that beautiful museum glass, right? The non-reflective.
Well, it reflects, but it's perfectly optically clear. There's no green tint in it.
Oh, okay. It looks fantastic.
No, thanks.
I'm glad you can make it, man. Happy Monday.
Yeah, thanks.
And last but not least, Piggy. What's going on, Piggy?
Man, I'm trying to grow my budget up so I can be like Alan and just get the hieroglyphics on the wall.
Oh, look to you.
Wow.
That is crazy coming from
If
Piggy.
I had your checkbook, I'd throw mine away.
Man, it was a pretty cool weekend. I was at the spot Charlie's that D3 and I always tell you guys about. We got to hang out with Rikishi from WWE, WWF.
Nice.
They had like a Harry Potter thing there this weekend. They had like some of those magic, the I don't know
The Gathering, those
yeah,
card
that's
things.
what it
Yeah.
is. Yep. They had one of those tournaments, so it was a lot of things popping off there. And other than that, man, I'm happy to be here. Did not enjoy the May the 4th, but I'm sure we'll get into that later. But keeping it positive and just happy to be amongst the brethren, man.
Sounds good. What didn't you enjoy? What, the announcements?
Wait, he's
Yeah.
letting the hate flow. Go ahead, Biggie.
I did not enjoy the announcements because,
But,
as you guys know, I have something on PO, something that was planned for shipped out last month. Now I'm in limbo, but stand positive until I hear for sure what I will say
Like,
Does Piggy sound off to anybody else?
Yeah,
That sound
Piggy.
Yeah, we can't hear you.
There,
We
you're
can't really
better.
hear you.
You're better now. Hold on.
What about
Speak.
now?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
you're
perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Sorry about that. Yeah, I was waiting on something that I finished paying off last month that I thought would have been here last month,
Yeah.
and it may be affected by the announcement. But I'm gonna keep it positive. I don't know what's gonna happen yet, but I will say that the company did reach out twice to kind of just say, "Hey, we're looking at it, just on standby." But at least I'm hearing something, so
Okay.
it's what it is. But it's a piece I've really been looking forward to for a long
a
time.
Star Wars piece, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Lando Calrissian.
Oh, okay. So I know what you're talking about.
Okay,
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, I figured.
Okay. Okay. Perfect. All right. Sounds good. Let's see who's in the chat, and then we can get a kick started. We got Bats in the Belfry stopping by. Happy Monday, Mr. Kenobi. What's going on? Great to see you, man. Main man, how's it going? Happy Monday. We got Ao, as well as Star Wars Addict. What's going on, guys? Back from all the travel, work, and vacation. Good to hear, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Who else do we have here? We got Alex, fellow Canadian. Happy Monday, Alex. Love the avatar there. Theodore stopping by. What's going on, Theodore? What's up, guys? Just wondering, has anyone ordered from Sick Mansion store before? Great question.
I know people who have,
Perfect.
and yeah, they said it's a pretty good experience. They said that he's very communicative. Like communication is always good between him and whoever reaches out to him. If he has on his Facebook, if you just want to shoot him a message, I'm pretty sure you're already in talks with him, or you wouldn't be asking us. But yeah, just as long as you have that communication with him, he tries to let you know what's going on with whatever you buy, and as best as he can. And if you have any issues in hand, I do know that somebody did, point that out to him, and he got them corrected.
Taken care of?
Yeah,
Beautiful.
taking care of all that. The best he could. I don't know the real inner workings. I didn't really go into detail trying to ask him and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as that, and then he also had that live too, where he had people vouching for him. And that little drama spurred up. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I say go in there, but I always, it's always
do
good
your own due diligence at the end of the day.
do your own research and ask people who actually bought from him.
Yeah. Yeah, that's perfect advice. So thank you for sharing that. Even people, just do your own due diligence. Protect yourself as well. But I've heard as well. I think Ken Beast 51 had a good experience as well. He shared. So interested. What are you looking to pick up, Theodore? While we're on the conversation.
Everything.
Alex says Maestro Fresh West was the best. Let your backbone slide. Bro, I don't know what he's talking about. Arrow, what's going on, Arrow? Happy Monday. Wow. Diddy got dibs on Bieber first. You hate to hear it. What's going on, Rob? Great to see you. Happy Monday. Oh, he ordered something a while back. Okay. Good to hear. Hopefully everything goes well. Oh, he got the Prime 1 Penguin. That's the one I've been eyeing.
Nice.
Damn.
It's a good piece.
That's a really good piece. Congrats, man.
Only
us know
for
how it
real
goes.
Batman fans.
B Water says, let's talk NYC. We will for sure.
Did he get shipping yet? Since he ordered a while ago, I wonder how long did it take him to get shipping, because he did make a comment saying it's 30 to 45 days if it's in stock already.
30 to 45 days from when it's in stock?
So let's say if it's in stock, right? I'm just going by what he said on the rant.
Yeah.
That was on. They said usually it'll ship out and then you'll receive it 30 to 45 days later.
Right,
So,
because it's
I
all
mean,
coming
like, things
from
can
overseas.
happen, but like, I'm just thinking, like, if it's that fast, at least you at least get that a tracking number.
Tracking number
quick.
to follow it.
Yeah,
Got
and I'll be more like at ease though, because there are things on here I'm thinking like these prices are kind of really, really, really good. And yeah, you know, you can order some things and Mother's Day's over with in my mind.
Well, so we're gonna do a what do we call it? The building a collection today. Almost think today might be the last auction. We'll see how it goes. But I want to start off, have a little discussion. This kind of topic came to me over the weekend, and I'm always thinking about this hobby and stuff. So, the current state of the collectible market, where we are now, and where we think it's going. Some sad news over the weekend, as everyone knows. If you don't know, MYC Sculptures, who is run by Michael, who does a lot of custom work for Star Wars. There's a lot of statues, character statues, and then he really taken a focus on models, and his models are stunning. He's been providing the community with amazing pieces for years and years through the custom route. And it seems to be, he had announced, unfortunately, on May the 4th, to be honest, he announced that it looks like he's going to be stopping making product that goes against any of the rights holders. So essentially anything that's unlicensed, the plug is being pulled. So Piggy, you had mentioned that you had been contacted. I think on the panel, you're the one that's most affected. It's definitely sad because he's been. You hear Star Wars, a model or first name you think of is NYC. But how are you feeling right now?
Well, can you guys hear me clearly?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
All right. So it's really disappointing because the Lando Calrissian was the piece that I had on PO, and it was the Cloud City version. And when I tell you, I already had a spot mapped out, had the accompanying like artwork in the background, just when you have your spot all laid out for that piece that you just know is coming in. And I was expecting it to ship in April, and then I was told, well, maybe May. And then we got the news on Star Wars Day of all days. So it's really disappointing, but I will say I commend him on two things. He did put out that announcement, and he followed it up like twice since it's May 6th. So that means on average once a day for the past 2 days, I've heard something from their company. It wasn't necessarily good news, but it wasn't bad news. It was more so like, we're still figuring it out. Sit tight. It doesn't mean you're not going to get it, but we're not saying you are going to get it. So it's kind of like that state of limbo, but I'll take it over some other companies where I've experienced similar, and you just don't hear anything for months and months and months. So I'm a little bit optimistic on that regard. But what kind of grinds my gears, I understand property ownership and IP ownership, and I know that Disney owns Lucasfilms, which owns the rights to all of these models, characters, whatever the case may be, and they can license it out to whomever they want. My issue is none of the people that own the actual license, at least from my experience, were making any of the vehicles that we were getting from like this company. They weren't making any other characters. Like, say, for example, I got a Mace Windu. Sideshow just dropped their Mace Windu, but I think had we never got one from this company, we probably would still be waiting to get a Mace Windu from Sideshow. It's like we talked about this on D3 and Jarhead's custom show the other day. It seems like we have to go to the custom companies to get what we want, and then the actual license holders, when they see the success of it, that's when they decide to go ahead and give us those characters or those vehicles or whatever the case may be. So it's like, okay, I get it. You own the rights. They shouldn't be infringing on your rights. Don't allow these companies to do it. But then at the same time, get off your behind and do it yourself. So that's just kind of my take on it. And I know there are other factors involved. I'm fully aware.
Yeah, he it's been his official statement is he's kind of stepping away due to family concerns. Some people saying it was more of a license thing where, of course, the license holders are pressing down now and taking matters into their own hands, which is understandable as well, especially in today's collecting climate. But to your point, yeah, these license companies are going to release these pieces on their schedule when they feel that it's right. They're not gonna. They have priorities, and they're gonna put them ahead of everything. Let's see here. Darth Kenobi saying, "I don't see how he can still continue shipping out any other pieces if he's been shut down." Now, from his post, there hasn't been anything mentioned that there's been any shutdown. Again, that's just I think some ramblings of what's happening behind the scenes. Of course, it does make sense if that was the case. What's going on, Cab? Good to see you. But to elaborate more, and again, I wish Michael and his family all the best and his team, because again, he brought some amazing product that companies that were holding the license, like you said, weren't even attempting to. And he helped collectors get into Star Wars collecting and enjoy the hobby. So that deserves some recognition.
Yeah, I got that N1 from him a couple months back.
Oh, that's right.
I thought it was great.
Yeah. Overall, great service.
Yeah. But I think it's one of those things where it's like, maybe they got too big. Because it's not like the little experience I have with customs is not even the normal route that you go with them. Like, they have an actual website, you do the PO through there.
It's weird.
So it's like, yeah, it's like
Communicate.
They operated like an actual legit business, like something that's not custom.
YouTube channels would discuss whatever they wanted.
Now you would thought they were like a Regal robot or something, like somebody that's licensed and stuff. They were out in the open.
I think they did a better job than a lot of the licensed companies, because we got the monthly newsletter. They followed up in real time when you had a concern. I've honestly, and this isn't just me blowing their horn, I've had better experience when it comes to communication with them than pretty much any licensed company that I've gotten pieces from. What's up, D-Rock?
What's up, fellas? Can you hear me okay?
Good to see you.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
What's good, man?
All right, cool.
Yeah, I'm doing well. Yourself?
Yeah, good.
I feel like, and I kind of called this, I think at the beginning of the year, I think we're going to see, just because of the climate that we've been in this hobby and how people are being very frugal and aren't spending, I think we're going to see a squeeze on these custom companies. And, there's a lot of custom companies that have Facebook groups, and literally the door is revolving. They just don't care. They feel like they're making under a certain amount of product, and nobody's going to stop them. But I think we're going to go back. We're going to revert back to the old days where to get into a custom group or to buy any custom, it's going to be very hush-hush and very difficult. By the way that I see all these license companies or all these legalities now coming into play, you're going to see that squeeze, because there's no way I'm going to be a licensed company and I'm going to go onto Facebook or watch a YouTube show and see these guys talking about it. And even if you're not mentioning the name, it's so easy to get the information. It's so easy. You just look at the piece. You can You could type into Google. I've typed into Google a description of the statue, and the piece has come up with the name of the company. So I think you're going to see a big squeeze with these custom companies now.
We're gonna have to go to the dark. We're gonna have to go to the dark web.
Yeah, back in the day, it was very tough to, it was, you got in from a friend, you had to know someone, or you had to buy a certain amount of pieces, and there's still a lot of groups like that, but we'll see. We'll see what's gonna happen.
Yeah, it's disappointing, but again, I can see it from all perspectives. First and foremost, he did mention that they were having some challenges and they needed to kind of rally around some family.
Yeah, some family
happiness,
concerns.
and I'll always support family first.
For sure.
And as much as I can't stand kind of maybe some aspects of Disney and Lucasfilm, I 100% agree with, because I have to put myself in their shoes. And if I had the license for something and somebody else was kind of running rampant with it, I'd go berserk as well. But just coming from my own personal perspective, I hope that he can find some type of way to come back or to continue or to rebrand, because his product was amazing, his customer service was amazing, and I support him 100%.
For sure. If anybody wants to hop in, Slifer, if you're free, man, let me know. I can send you the link. Kenobi saying, which it should, John, for the squeeze. Customs are supposed to be hard to find. People is everyone wants in the commissioners get greedy. Yeah. Someone had mentioned here, let me see if I can find it, about Figurama. I'm not too familiar with Figurama as a company. From my understanding, they deal with more on the anime side, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
There was a post posted today. Let me show you guys here. And again, this is just hearsay. Nothing. I don't think anything's been proven, but we'll share what's been posted just because. 1 second. Get it pulled up here. You guys know Figurama? You're familiar with it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're a young company too.
Are they? Okay, well, here, I'll just read the post. So it was posted today that allegedly Figurama Collectors has proven to be an untrustworthy company, consistently postponing freight payments for more than 6 months. Despite our attempts to resolve the issue, they have deceived us at every turn. We are now preparing to take legal action in China and hold all relevant projects in the country. They owe me more than, whatever, 40... my numbers don't matter.
40,000.
Yeah.
Damn.
No, I can see. It's 40,753. I can see it, but numbers are necessarily important. And these are still 2023 freight. Their behavior is unbearable. They have been deceiving me for 6 months, procrastinating again and again. And that's the allegation there. That and people are starting to worry again. Is this going to be the next, next company to face some issues? But for anybody who has experience with Figurama, please, your 2 cents.
I never bought from them, so it doesn't matter
either.
Honestly.
Yeah, I've never purchased from them myself. I know that they do a lot of like anime pieces, a lot of dioramas. I think I remember hearing collectors usually like them a lot. Like I said, they're pretty young. I believe they came out like as a company mid 20 teens, so maybe like 2016, 2014, something like that. The one thing that I've liked about Figurama, and again, I have never purchased from them, but I've played around on a lot of these companies' websites, and I've always talked about how I wish companies would provide information to collectors on the status of statues from pre-order through shipping. So like where it is in productions and things like that. And Figurama actually does have that on their website. They have a piece, and then there's like a chart with different levels from like pre-order, production sample, production, quality checks, all of that, all the way up to shipping. Good. And it shows you on which level the statue's at. So it doesn't have anything to do with the fact that they're not paying their shipper person.
Yeah.
My only question is,
what's going on, Fred?
If I was a customer from them, my only question would be, if I pay that shipping and to find out they're not using it for what it's supposed to be used for, what am I paying then?
Exactly.
Where are they putting?
Well, that's what VH says. VH said, "What's going on, VH? Happy Monday. Payments to freight forwarders should not be delayed, as it was paid by customer at the time of shipment. They are using money for other things."
Yeah, so that just makes me wonder, like, what are they putting it towards? Is it? I don't know. I mean, there's no excuse they can make, at least in my book. But hey, hopefully they get it resolved, and those people who have statues on the way can get their statues.
Right. Yeah. But when you have a company that ends up in a situation, again, allegedly, right? But if that is a true situation, it's really hard not to think, okay, if a company is putting money in other places, either it's just being, it's being mismanaged financially completely, or right, there's some debt issues. Money's going to pay some other things. And then, when they're getting upfront to what they need to be doing in the moment for present time issues, they no longer have those funds. It's kind of like the worst case scenario of working on a pre-order system. You get money to fund this thing, but then you need new money for later pre-orders to fund the thing that already went up for pre-order.
And that's kind of what I wanted to get into today, and with this topic was where we are in the collectible market right now. Before I do, Fred said he just picked up the Prime 1 Doomsday today. Congratulations, Fred.
Oh, nice pickup, Fred.
Awesome pickup.
So real quick.
What's going on,
Do
Jaden?
you guys think that that's an ethical thing to do with your money for pre-orders? For a company to then decide what they want to do with your money for a specific item?
No, because if they're not using my shipping money for shipping, why am I paying it?
Exactly.
If they're
Because
getting,
you're buying a specific item for a specific price,
yeah,
and it's like why it's almost like a pyramid scheme.
right, yeah.
It's very schemish. Like,
So when they
you
say
have to take that money and specifically use it for something else, then you're depending on money coming in from somewhere else to then make up. And that's just not, I mean, that eventually will get you every time. That's just bound to eventually.
Yeah. So basically, since they've been doing this for 6 months, they've just been pocketing whatever shipping was for that time period. So now to resolve this, are you going to resolve it with the customers as well? Are you going what is going to happen with that? It's just a big issue, I guess. But
What's going on, Random?
that's
Random says
it's
ethical until you get caught.
Yeah, like just like you said earlier, this is a like a warehouse or shipper, right? That is not getting paid, and that money is coming right at the end, right before they ship it. So where's that? Like, what you got to ship your statues. So what are you doing with that money when it all comes in for the statues to be shipped? You got some other bills you had to pay, or you're just ducking and running with the money.
Alex going all French on us today. Eh? Got that?
It's funny because I was thinking not to make it regional, but I wonder what's going on with these companies because isn't Figurama another European company? And at first we had Oniri, and now this.
Figurama, is it European? I don't know. That's how much I don't know about Figurama.
I thought it was.
Well,
I'd be wrong.
you have to wonder how much of this was companies that jumped on board of the COVID collectors market jumps and market share, and how many people were collecting all of a sudden, and how much money there could be made.
Oh yeah, the whole
yeah, it's like all of a sudden there's all this money to be made, and then all of a sudden you have all these companies that come out of the woodwork, and it's like, oh,
it was a revolving.
It
was a revolving issue with everything. It wasn't only statues. It was even the banks, the big banks here borrow at low interest rates so that we can keep the economy pumping. And then COVID is gone, and what do? Boom, skyrocket the interest rates. So what does everybody do? Retract.
Yeah.
And everybody's feeling the ripple effect. And it's that's why I want to talk about this. I wanted to extend it before we do. Huge shout out to Star Wars Addict, $5 super chat. Appreciate you, brother. Good convos. Appreciate you guys. That means a lot. Appreciate that, man. Wow.
Shout out.
I gotta get one of shout out to. I gotta get one of those cameras.
That was sick.
Yeah.
No, this is Everyday Collector. No, I'm kidding.
Oh
God. Just the way the climate is in the hobby. I sat back today. I'm seeing companies being shut down, not making it. I just see these companies putting up pre-orders, and that's it. That's all I'm seeing is pre-orders. XM, where did XM go? They went down the Alice in Wonderland rabbit hole. Where did they go?
Yeah,
Yep.
That's a fantastic point. Jerry, Figurama is based out of Japan.
Yeah, I just looked it up. Yeah.
They didn't come out to address any issues, from what I understand, publicly in regards to the QC with the Hulk. New releases. What do we see? That little show they did at the beginning, the Shanghai show, with the Loki and the symbiote Spidey. They had teased some other pieces, but we see they've been silent, radio silent.
I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt, though. I'm gonna be honest. I think they're going back with I am hoping they're going back with a lot of their pieces that didn't receive well with us. And with us, I mean the consumers that didn't receive well, and they're going back and revisiting some of those pieces, even without us knowing, right? Just revisiting some of those pieces and maybe going back with their QC. Like, I think they're doing a rehaul right now. You know, like just a overall look on what's going on within their company. That's what I like to think. I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt.
Of course,
with XM. I think XM afforded that benefit of the doubt for X amount of years. They were doing great, and then they kind of took a nosedive, and now maybe course correct a little bit. So I think they at least deserve that leadway.
Deserve though?
Yeah, I think because of the work they put out beforehand. They had a couple pieces that we were like, and I think they just that benefit of the doubt. I'll give them that grace period. I'll
completely understand. I get what you're saying completely. I just think that, you know, their company, they put out great product attached to, you know, price points that were compensating them for that hard work that they put in. And they had a large fan base. They still do, of course, have a large fan base who collect their product and look forward to seeing their releases and building their collections. And okay, I completely get what you're saying. You want to go into almost like a restructure mode, but communicate a little bit. You know, hey, we're stepping back, taking a little bit of time to reevaluate. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that.
Maybe they're doing what Queen did. Queen just they were having some issues and they just stood quiet.
Let's not forget, Prime 1 is always quiet too. Not saying they have problems either, but Prime 1 is just always quiet. They don't communicate until it's time to release something.
Take that back, please. Yeah, but Prime 1's still delivering you statues.
Steps up to the plate. Yeah,
like XM. Yeah. I mean, XM. You've seen a dip in pre-order, and I think, you know, part of the problem, if they are taking a step back, which I do think they are, I think that they came out with too much in 2022, because I know that's where a lot of collectors are still, you know, having pre-orders from that year that still haven't come out, you know, and that's two plus years now. Of course, you know, depending on what month you pre-ordered it, but in that year you saw them come out with so many pre-orders, and it was a big decline the next year. I think it was like 50 something pre-orders in 22, and then in 23 I think it was like 20 less. And thus far this year, you know, we've had companies like my goodness, Queen Studios, J&D, like they've all released. Iron Studios has released more statues into collectors' hands this year than XM Studios. Yeah. So you see a decline in products going up for pre-order, and you also are seeing a decline in the rate at which collectors are actually getting the pieces that they've pre-ordered.
That's
XM. Sorry,
that's just XM. Yes.
Piggy, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, I think a lot of it with Iron Studios is that they found their niche with like that 1/10 market.
Oh,
so they're going full throttle, full speed ahead, and I'm all in with half of their
oh yeah. So I was looking at some of the Jurassic Park stuff. Oh man,
they're killing it, man.
Oh, they're so doing so well.
Yeah. Anything with Iron Studios is unfair. Their numbers are astronomical in terms of how much product they put out.
Yep. And then the second thing is, I don't know what in the Doppelganger Invasion of the Body Snatchers Bizarro episode this is, but I heard Keesis being positive and optimistic, and I just want to know what
it's the lights.
I don't think
it's the lights.
Oh, it's
he's in the multiverse, right? That's
that
opens up.
No, I just think
came out the portal.
This is not the Keesis we're looking for.
Bizarro Keesis.
I just think in my book, I think they can afford. I can afford to give them some grace on while they're silent and stuff like that. I do agree with John. They can at least communicate and say, "Hey, look, we're doing this X, Y, and Z." But if they don't, they don't. You know, I think that's like a fine line, right? Because we want the guys to be communicative to us and do this and
Yeah.
that. We have that in PCS, and we think he's too much communicative with us. So again, it's like that fine line. I'm pretty sure they're watching PCS and the things that blah 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 while doing their own thing. I mean, I think they're taking. I am affording them the grace. I think they're taking notes, and I think they're going back and they're fixing.
So
what
not
they're
to be a Debbie Downer, but do you guys think that maybe part of the reason we haven't heard a lot from them lately was some of the shenanigans that went on a couple of months ago with like the whole
LBS?
Yeah.
Oh, I think so.
Well,
yeah.
Carl's
This
saying
may be part of damage control. Kind of no news is good news. Lay low, let it blow over.
so. First, I just want to address Keys. For I think someone speaking from a company representative, I don't think that's ever bad. The problem, you brought up PCS, the problem with PCS is not how much they were speaking, it was how they were speaking, how they reacted to community feedback. You have someone like Jay from LBS who speaks a ton and is always out there and respectful no matter what you say. If you give feedback, if you don't give feedback, he's always there and being receptive. It doesn't matter if what he does after the fact, but when he's speaking publicly on chats and so forth, he's respectful. That's the difference there. What Carl had mentioned, apparently XM's undergoing a staffing rehaul. They're getting a new art director. That was mentioned several months ago. So when I spoke to XM, I was told that Aang was the art director. So he's no longer going to be the art director?
I mean, maybe he is putting himself in a new position, something like that.
So we'll see.
I mean, maybe you need new
co-directors.
eyes. Yeah, maybe you need new eyes, a new set of eyes to go in there and kind of like, sometimes when somebody's been doing something for so long and been successful at its highest point for X amount of time, sometimes you can lose that sight, or you can lose whatever. Same as music. You can be something at a high point. Sometimes you can lose what you used to do, what made it gold. And maybe
you could start at the top and end at the bottom. It's not always like Drake's story,
Oh goodness!
And there was someone else back in the day, and I don't know if it was. I know Aang has always had some sort of role in the art direction, but they had somebody else in regards to art direction during the glory years. When they could do no wrong and everything was a showstopper.
Privately owned. That was when they were privately owned.
Yeah, the privately owned era of XM. There was somebody else, and then he left for whatever reason. And I think that was almost linked to some of those not as well received pieces.
And again, it's not only XM. That's one factor. To talk about other companies, PCS, Sideshow, even
Sideshow.
I see pre-order after pre-order. Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So they said Aang is the creative director. Carl said Aang is the creator of the director. Art directors answer to him. Yeah, the art one answers to him.
Okay.
So he'll have the final say.
Yeah, Ben is the CEO from what they told me, and Aang was some sort of director. That I thought it was art director, or he was the highest director when it comes to the art side of it, from what I understood. What's going on in RAM? But yeah, like we were saying, so now we were touching. It's with pre-orders. Mm-hmm. It's like what's going on, and then the pieces are coming. Pieces come out, and they're ending up being a little bit lackluster. With we're seeing that a little bit with PCS. We're seeing that with Sideshow a little bit with that Wonder Woman. Or what did Sideshow release this year? Ton of pre-orders that look great. Getting the community excited.
Talking about enhanced.
In hand. Ready? You want me to start going down the list?
Sure, please. Yeah.
Okay. The Spider-Man premium format with the Daniel Bell one with the weird city.
No. These are pre-orders. Correct?
Oh, you want the pre-orders, not the in hand?
I want in hand. This is
in hand.
This is in hand. Which one did you say?
The Spider-Man premium, not the one with the ghosts thing. The force perspective with the building, and he's on.
Yeah. Okay.
Iron Spider. Spider-Man Noir, the Boba Fett and Han Solo and Carbonite, Poison Ivy Deadly Nature, the Batman on Bike, the movie one, Penguin, Wonder Woman you just brought up, The Man with No Name, that's Clint Eastwood, Iron Maiden, the Trooper Eddie. I don't think most people have seen that one. The Harry Callahan, again, Clint Eastwood. The Gotham by Gaslight. Now, of course, now we're about to have the Deathstroke shipping out. Then you have a couple of the crystallized relics from Star Wars. Then you had the Superman and Lois Lane diorama. And then you had a bunch of their smaller scale Mighty Nine and Vox Machina statues as well.
Okay. So
they all together 28 pieces in hand.
28 pieces. Okay.
But
now,
yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, I don't.
Go ahead, D-Rock.
Just real quick. I know you got something else. I don't think we can make a comparison between Sideshow and XM in like any way, whether it's business.
No. We're moving on. We're moving on from XM.
Pre-orders. I know, but what I'm saying is pre-orders. The Sideshow can have 40 pre-orders, but they're going to deliver those statues. I'm not so sure XM's going to deliver all those statues at this point, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I can hear that.
It just like they're getting a backlog and a backlog, and now they're really not even. Are they really releasing that many pieces to even purchase now? I honestly, I think the issue is exactly what you said before, and I was trying to get in earlier and say something. So just give me a second. I think XM is laying low from the LBS stuff, and I think that they had some issues with the LBS stuff too, from what I heard, with financial stuff. So take that what you will. I'm not going to go any further into it, but I think that's where some of the silence is from. But also, I think maybe they're just trying to find the direction. Maybe they don't know what it's going to be yet, or maybe they've been doing some retooling and figuring out like financially how they're going to be viable. And then on the next part I'm going to say is about Prime One. Prime One's figured out how to not do the thing the other companies do, where they need extra cash flow when the statues are coming out. That's because they jack up the shipping so high, they make sure they get that extra money in their pocket, and then they have extra.
Yeah.
Because nobody's shipping needs to be as high as Prime One shipping. I hate to tell you, it's crazy. That amount of that money for shipping, they're getting some money off of that. I don't care. That's where they're getting some extra cash flow for sure.
Yeah, Sideshow as well, I believe, because I've heard some of their shipping prices.
Yeah.
So 28. 28. That's a solid number. But I feel like some of their the latest releases that they put forward, I know the Ivy was a fan favorite. The Force Perspective grew on people.
Penguin was good.
Penguin was phenomenal.
The Iron Spider was really good.
Iron Spidey. Gotham by Gaslight, you said that came out? People are getting in that? That's, I think, my favorite. That one and the Penguin.
I would think they had one dud, honestly. It was the Wonder Woman.
Yeah, one or two duds. Okay, so would we put them at the begin? Would we put them at the head of the race then, saying they're the ones that are
right now? I have Iron Studios the head of the race, but if we're talking about quarter scale, the main collectors really are quarter scale. If we're talking about that, then yeah, Sideshow is at the head for me right now. Okay. I would put Prime One, but they don't release enough. Honestly, any type of product hardly. So
yeah, they were fairly quiet as well.
And Sideshow still at the end of the year has a bunch of pieces we have yet to see come out. Yeah. So
Kenobi saying that Boba and Han is amazing. So they take the revamp. They have a lot of pre-orders out, but from what Vega's saying, people in the chat, they're delivering.
Yeah, but looking at Sideshow, I like to use Sideshow as a barometer because it's Sideshow. They're so they're kind of like the most accessible, easily attainable. Prices has always been there. I think like outside of the kind of the nut job collectors like us, kind of just general population type of things, like you can get a Sideshow piece. And so I like to use them as kind of an overall barometer for the hobby. And I like to look at it in terms of overall edition size, like how many actual pieces are being, what numbers are being prescribed to each of these statues. So, John, you were bringing up, and I think we all have, we've talked about how 2020 and the pandemic and how that changed the hobby, at least for a short while. So what I did was I prepared for tonight, and I don't prepare, but I prepared with some numbers. Okay. So 2020, right? That was the pandemic. I haven't gone that far yet, but I have gotten to 2021. If we're looking at total edition size, over 1,000 and under 1,000 for a sideshow, in 2021, I have a total of 45. Yep, 45 pre-orders that Sideshow put out, and 74% of them had an edition size over 1,000.
Wow.
Yep, that's what I thought you were gonna say.
74%. When you move to 2022, now we went from 45 pre-orders to 44, so roughly the same. 44 pre-orders, 39% had an edition size over 1,000.
Yeah.
2023, 40 pre-orders. 13% of the statues had an edition size.
That's a drop.
Of under of over 1,000. And of course, this year, you know, there's only thus far, they only have 19 statues up for pre-order. And that includes, so when I say 19 statues, I mean anything that with an edition size. So some of those are dual versioned, exclusive and non-exclusive.
Yeah.
And the rates are pretty much the same right now. It's a 75-25, so 25% over 1,000. So when we're talking about Sideshow's edition sizes have been dropping for years, they have been dropping. 2021 was a clear outlier in a 3-year average. And I'd be surprised or interested at least in what 2020 looked like. But it gets harder and harder to really capture all these years the further you go back. But
That's wild.
so you go from 74% to 13.
Yeah,
Can
that
I
gives you
just
an
say,
idea of the
Vega?
market.
Yeah.
I just say, Vega, I
That's
appreciate you aggregating those numbers because I know it's not easy to kind of put all that together. So much appreciation for crunching those numbers.
Vegas
Yeah,
a
it's
gem.
just nice to offer some facts. It's just nice to offer some facts, right? Where there's a lot of conjecture and rumor and opinion in all of this. So every once in a while, offering some numbers just to see what are things looking like. And we think about Sideshow as like, right, one of the biggies. And their numbers are dropping in terms of how many individual pieces they
Look, you can't hide with actual numbers and facts. You can't hide anything. So that's the best way to do it. And to piggyback off of what Piggy said, got him. 100%
Hey, he paused from his own joke. Like, got him.
But so where do we see? So with this pullback, with licensed companies squeezing customs, with issues with companies like we're seeing with Figurama, Oniri, and so forth, with some of these big companies, Prime One's been fairly quiet as well. Yeah, they had their next level showcase, but I feel like they've been very quiet, and their edition sizes as well are becoming very small. Some pieces 20, 30 for a regular, and then you get an exclusive deluxe with 150, 100. Look at that Batsu Joker, for example. 100, only 100 were made. And then you see companies pulling back as well, like Sideshow. Where do we go from here?
Well, there will be a market correction. Like, so this was a market correction. It'll overcorrect the way it's been. And then there should be a climb starting at some point in the near future, I would assume. Because this is going to be, after this year, which is going to look a lot like 2023 as far as your numbers for Sideshow, I'm going to guess they're going to be pretty similar the way it's trending. So at some point in time, so we've leveled, right? This is like, I know you didn't have 2020 numbers, but we're going to guess this was 2020. This was like 2019. And here's 2020, 2021, and then 22, 23, 24. Now we're leveled. So we're kind of leveled off, which means Sideshow's kind of reached like a low point and they're holding, which means at some point in time, they'll climb those numbers a little bit, just a little bit at a time, hopefully. Or you've reached the actual market balance of like this hobby. And what that means is all the people who jumped into the hobby to sell and make a bunch of money and jump in on all these high edition sizes and all that, they'll all be out of business, to be honest with you.
Because now there's
because they won't have the cash to run it. And if they just start dumping pre-orders like crazy, and they usually don't do it, be careful because they're looking for a big cash influx.
D-Rock, are you saying we're having like a market correction with our?
This is definitely a market correction, and the rubber band goes both ways. So it'll get stretched one way and too far, and then it comes back the other way a little too far, and then there's a correction.
Yep.
So I think we're probably in the correction starting phase. would be my guess. But
Oh, this is like a finance class for all you guys out there.
this is what it feels like, doesn't it?
Kenobi says most collectors are going to disappear. Only the true passionate ones will remain. The thing here is, and I think what these companies have done is we always say it, that incentive to pre-order, that's gone. People say it, even these new pieces. Like this guy wants Santa shipping 365 days of the year.
Tomorrow they got me. Shit.
It's Valentine's Day, Santa shipping. Hanukkah, Santa shipping.
Hey, I'll buy 10 more statues. I'm telling you.
But I think that I think you're right. I think to get back to that way it was, where to get that collector behind the computer screen to pre-order day one with the credit card in hand, like it was back in the day where pieces would sell, it's gonna be tough to do.
See, if I was somebody like Sideshow, I honestly, you're talking about Santa shipping, and I know it's a funny joke. That's exactly what I would do. I would say, all right, for all the pre-orders that come, I'd say all the pre-orders in the first so many, like 48 hours, free shipping.
Man,
that's
100.
How are you going to sustain that?
You got to think Sideshow.
No. It's a promotional. It's a promotional thing, John. It's to get interest back into pre-orders. You said, how do we get interest in pre-orders? You have to do things like that. You have to do marketing gimmicks. But how about when it stops? People are saving the money. But when it stops, you work your way into something else. You see, once you start the marketing, you have to continue it. So you have to find the next thing.
I would prefer, like, if they do a Daniel Bell sculpt, the first 100 people or 15 people or whatever, the first 50 to 100 people that order day one, Daniel Bell will fly to your house with the statue and help you assemble it.
It'll be cheaper with free shipping, man.
Yeah, shipping will be cheaper.
Yeah.
Is it a one-to-one sale?
That's the way to
returns.
That's the way to do it. He will fly.
How about a live signature on the base would be awesome.
That's not bad.
Yeah,
right? Like a plaque or something.
I think that's going to happen at some point.
The best would be when he flies to your house. Everybody, hey, you want a drink? You want a thing? They sit down. Let's unbox, and they unbox the piece, and the cape is broken in 2 parts. Oh, I gotta fly back.
Sideshow had those daily deals, and I think they're pretty good though. Like Superman versus Doomsday, I was considering it, and it was like 16 something from 23. But then once I get to the shipping and they 30 minutes away from me, I can't see myself paying 420. Like that right there will fuck up that will mess up my mental. If you're 30 minutes away, 420, I could walk to you. So that was Stanley. I go jog or whatever. But you put that free shipping in there, and then you got me like how Prime One did, and
we'll
that was a one-time kind of thing, right? And
that's why I'll be waiting. This Christmas, I know they'll come back. I know somebody will have that free shipping, and then I'm like, boom, 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 boom.
They just got faith.
Yeah, but Darth Kenobi brings up a good point when he's talking about. Assuming it's a he, my apologies. You may be, may not be a he, but collectors disappearing. Passionate ones remain. I won't say passionate ones, but I think there's usually when it comes to any sort of fandom of any kind, you have you try to build a consistent foundation of individuals who purchase your products and kind of stick around. You can you keep them around. You sustain them, but then there's always a revolving door of new people trying to get in there. So you think of we all were entry level at some point. We all went into this, and so I'm wondering is the pricing, is the shipping, all of these financial things, is the hobby welcoming to entry-level collectors? Is it inviting to new people coming in interested in some of these things?
No one can really afford $3,000 each piece of the bigger ones. You get what I'm saying? So they got to, then they'll be like, well, they'll just settle, or they'll have to save, or max out credit cards like most people would do and stuff like that. But you can't keep this up for that long. You get what I'm saying? You want to hit a crash and give up, and then like, you know what, I'm gonna get out this game. It's too expensive.
When I started the hobby, comiquettes were, for example, the Venom Sideshow comiquette was $249 US. $249 for that piece. That piece still holds up today.
It's my grocery bill for a week at this point.
Right, and now we're looking at quarter scale premium formats, $700 to $850, $1,100. It plus the shipping.
Mm-hmm.
There's a reason why comic book stores stopped selling statues, right? They were ordering so many in, and paying all that money, they were sitting on stock. The prices kept increasing. As a comic book shop, you can order those. You can make it work at that price point. With these price points, again, I think like these companies, they're trying to squeeze every dollar out of the consumer, where there's no secondary market, there's no nothing, because you saw how the secondary market reacted back in the day with those pieces coming out. Plus, add the influx of companies and influx of product. Everything is just contributing to the disaster. But to answer your question, is it welcoming? I don't think anybody in their right mind in this economic state, average class household, can get into this hobby at these price points.
Fair enough.
Even hot toys are becoming unrealistic. Even hot toys. Yeah. So.
Yeah, and I would have said in the past Sideshow was accessible. It's on the verge of not being accessible at this point. For us who've already been collecting, yeah, we're like, oh, well, that's pretty.
Yeah, we look like they're the cheapest option. Yeah,
$730. That's 7 easy payments. I got that, but I mean, a lot of people are going to be like, $800, $1,200. No, or they see the shipping, just the shipping. They order a statue from somebody and the shipping's $4, $6. Yeah, they're out real quick.
Then you got guys like Piggy and Alan who order special glass that'll cost the whole collection anyways.
West Wing, North Wing, Green Room, Red Room.
But you don't see the behind the scenes where we're eating ramen noodles for 3 months.
Piggy's like, you know what? I want this to be my Aquaman room.
Yeah.
We're making that floor C. That's gonna be like the C floor over here.
Piggy, I'm done for right now. Then next week he have a big ass fucking painting, hand painting.
You don't have a scepter? You don't have a scepter on your wall? You're not a
Piggy, what you talking about? We talking about ramen noodles. You got the chef separating your food on the plate.
Anywho,
what's crazy? Like you said, the pricing though. Like I don't know about you guys, but like I'm starting to see almost everything in life about a statue now. Like my girl was telling me about like the coffee maker. And one was like $1,500. I mean, my mom like, oh, that's not that much money. But like a year ago, before all this, I'd have been like, oh hell no, I'm not paying $1,500 for a coffee maker. That's dumb. You get what I'm saying? But now I'm thinking like, well, this costs this much. This costs this much. So that's not that much.
Well, I think the perspective you're looking at it for is if you say no to a $1,500 coffee maker, you ain't bringing no boxes into that house. Yeah. I'll tell you that.
I got them anyway, regardless. But yeah, so but like I'm like, oh, that's good. We can pay for that. That's good. She's like, what? You want to spend that much money? I'm like, oh, that's a lot. But to me, I'm thinking like, a lot to me now. Anything over 2.5, 2 point, you know what I mean? That's a lot in my mind. But this hobby it's a fun hobby, but it can get expensive.
If you,
so I say just offer free shipping or just offer free shipping to your vision. You know what I mean? My email list. No.
Or I would say like you walked by the Western Union, walk by a Starbucks and see if you get lucky. Moose, what's going on? We'll have this last question, then we'll put a pin in it and get into the auction. Moose says, question for y'all: has there ever been a piece so good you thought of buying 2 of it? Oof.
Yes.
Which one?
No.
2?
My brain just doesn't work that way.
Well,
that's $5K.
I don't know. This doesn't count, does it? That when I got my LBS Hulk, I thought, why didn't I get the 3? That's a little different, right?
Yeah, because that's a version you can purchase.
Right. I know.
But I understand the principle of it. But I get the principle.
It's a similar principle. I was like, damn, this is badass. I should have got the other versions. Yeah.
To buy 2 of?
To that same.
I know some people like Silver has 2 Predators and Jungle Hunters. I'm like, why would you get 2?
Well, if you're army building, like say if you build a Foot Clan for turtles or something like that, or like the Star Troopers.
But I'm not gonna pay like $1,000 Foot Clan.
The Red Imperial Guards for the Palpatine.
Or I mean, even if it's not the exact same, if you think about it, what about getting Skin Color Ivy and then the green version too?
Yeah. That's what I was gonna say. If they could be variants like the custom Blue Marvel that came out, I want both versions.
You know what it sounds like, Piggy? It sounds like you just like spending money.
Ramo says,
There's
don't,
our Keesis. There's our
don't,
Keesis.
don't
He's
ask
back.
Phoenix with his 4 Hush Superman.
Oh god.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
What's going on, Ross? Great to see you, Ross. Jesse,
I would buy different type of
Happy
Batmans
Monday.
though, but not the same Batman. Like I wouldn't buy Batman Batcave in black, and I have the blue one. I think that's
T3.
weird.
I can't answer this question truthfully because Slifer will kill me. He'll be mad what I have to say. Because he has a lot of troopers. He has a lot of clone troopers and shit. I can't do it, man. I feel like I'd want one representation of each of them because I just don't want to spend money on the same thing twice.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yep.
The only thing I bought the same of was those red Imperial guards. I want the Hot Toys for the Palpatine. When I had
People did it with PS5s though. They get I almost bought the PS5 Spider-Man edition since I have the PS4, but I don't have a PS5. I don't even play it at all. But I was thinking like, man, I'm spending $500 because I want the look of it. The Spider-Man edition. I think it looks dope, but that's a waste of money because it would have been in the box just sitting there.
Great conversation tonight. We can keep it up. It doesn't have to end just tonight, but we will. What were we gonna say?
Have any of the major companies made that version in like quarter or third? The video game version with the video game suit from Spider-Man on PS4.
PCS did, right?
With the white.
Yeah, PCS did a third
did they make
scale
one?
with Mr. Negative on the base.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a white one. The blue one, and I think it was all white and black, right? Or white or something.
Yeah, they made 2 different versions: the normal one and then the one with the negative suit.
Yeah.
Oh, so they did do the normal with the white spider and the white gloves.
with the white
and all
spider.
that.
Yeah.
What's going on?
I think Mr. Nice
I like
got
that suit. I like that suit.
It was very dynamic, and then for some weird reason, they made a Miles from the video game, but he's just museum.
Oh yeah, it makes no sense.
Yeah.
So to kick this off, we're gonna start off with our game from last week, the Rorschach test.
Uh-oh.
So just to give you a reminder how it worked, right? I'm gonna show you an ink block like this, and you have to tell me what statue it is and from what company. So last week was Alan got it with the Batman premium format from Sideshow. This week we're gonna spice it up a little bit. I have 3 of them, so we're gonna do 3 rounds. What I'm gonna get you guys to do is do it in the private chat. So the first person to send a symbol, I'm gonna call your name, a symbol or a letter or whatever. The first person to respond after my line, I'm gonna call your name, and you tell me what statue and what company it's from. And if you get it right, you will get $100 for the auction.
Oh wow!
If someone from the chat gets it before someone on the panel, the person in the chat will decide who gets the $100.
All right, Visionators out there, you know what's up.
Here we go. You ready?
Horrible name.
3, 2, 1. Here's the first one. Remember the private chat. You don't have to tell me what it is. Just send D-Rock.
Is that Queen? Oh no, it's Hulk. It's Incredible Hulk from the movie. But is it? I don't know if is it J&D or Queen? I don't know. J&D.
Okay, Keesis. 5.
Iron Studios.
Okay, so that is incorrect. The first person to get it was Atticus.
Come on, man.
Queen
Studios.
D-Rock, you should have.
Wrong. I should have went with Queen, man.
Studios.
Atticus, congratulations, Boski. I already knew you would do
Atticus,
that.
quickly tell me who would you like to get the 100 points, please? Please, Atticus. Thank you. Next one.
Oh, we have another one?
There's 3.
Cool.
So that was it.
Oh.
Atticus says, "What's going on, buddy? Yeah, let me know who would you like to." So Atticus, choose someone from the panel to get the 100 points. I think he just got
the
it.
first
So
person
he
who
doesn't
greets
know.
you every time, you should choose them. But
Nah.
that's me.
Here's the next one. Don't forget the private chat.
Oh, that's an easy one. Come on.
Alan. 5, 4.
Oh, jeez. Blade.
I need the
Let's
company.
see. PCS.
Okay. Atticus says Vision gets the 100 points.
Good choice, Atticus.
Hey,
Good
go
choice.
ahead and kick Atticus.
That is correct. You get it.
Isn't it Blade Pizzeria's museum?
It's funny.
Oh, really?
I think I need $50 of that.
Alan gets the 100. Okay, here's the last one.
Oh, screw that.
Go ahead.
I
Now,
can't
let me
remember
just
the- I
let me
can't
just
remember the
hold on.
company.
Let me just reiterate. Doesn't have to be a statue. So Vega,
I know, but I don't know the company.
that's okay.
Yeah, I don't
Kesis.
I don't know the company.
Okay, Vision.
Jad Inc. That one.
Yep.
Mhm.
Hey, John, I saw your face, John. I'm starting to believe you. I
Technically,
literally zoomed into your little face. I saw you like this.
Vision technically is Jazz Inc. 1989 Jetwing, so I think we should have to do
Jetwing.
Jetwing.
What the fuck?
Oh,
Batwing.
Okay. Alan
yeah.
gets an extra 100, so he's going to be at 8,600 for tonight. And Vision gets an extra 200, so he'll be at 8,700. Let's get this auction rolling so we can get out of here.
Already.
Because we work. people.
87, huh? I'll make sure P gets nothing now.
89.
First, everybody gets 8,500 besides the people that I mentioned. Let's get this started. First item up for bid. Let me make sure the kids are still sleeping. Okay, we're good. Let's get this out of here before they wake up. Sideshow Berserk. Oh, shit. So I've been talking to... Hey, Whisper's here. Happy Monday, Whisper. So I've been... I was talking with Kesis, and we decided this week this is going to be pre-order week. So these are pieces, and only pieces, that are up for pre-order. So use your imagination. Pretend this is like the artist proof that they're selling or whatever, so that people don't get their panties in a knot. These are only statues that are up for pre-order, not available in hand yet. So here we go. First piece, Berserker Wolverine.
550.
6.
Wow.
7.
750. 8.
We're above retail already. Where are we? 850 for
9.
10.
Wow.
Or 1,000. Sorry.
1,100.
12.
1,200 for Kesis going once. 1,200 for Kesis going twice.
1,300.
1,500
Sean, you
for
gotta
D-Rock.
come a little faster.
No, I said 13.
1,300, sorry. 1,300 for D-Rock going once.
1350.
14.
15.
I'm loving this. 15 for D-Rock. 15 for D-Rock going once. 15 for D-Rock going twice.
1550.
Not sold to D-Rock. 1550 for Vega.
I don't have any statues. I've never done this before.
Oh, okay.
That
That explains
You
it.
need one.
Oh,
Yes,
I
folks, 'cause
love
you ain't
it.
getting this one. 6.
1550 going once. 1550 going twice.
16.
Damn.
16 going once. Twice. Sold to D-Rock. You just beat Piggy for the worst purchase I've ever seen on an auction.
Yay!
Nah, that
Yay,
one
give me the colors.
That's- Freeze was a horrible line.
And the other 851 at the
No, this is cool. You're gonna get it before anyone else, so it's good. Atticus, what's going on? Sold.
What was horrible?
What's up, Atticus?
How much
I
did you?
say-
1,600, right? I gotta subtract.
Yeah, 16.
Mr. Freeze 1/4.
Oh yeah, it
Terrible.
wasn't that bad.
John, I just want to let you know you messed up. I can't see the upcoming slides on the bottom.
Yeah, I know. That's smart. I made a mistake last week, so
Dang.
What? You did that last? That's cool. Do that
No, I-
again.
I did that by accident.
Do
So
it again.
D-Rock's at 6,900.
How much is
Remember,
that?
this may be the last auction, so don't get too comfortable. Get your bids up.
Hey, don't get
Yeah.
comfortable.
This the last one? You're never going to do this again?
No,
Because
for
Vega's here.
for this season. For this season.
Oh,
This
there's
season.
seasons. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay.
Again, don't get comfortable.
1/3 scale LBS Iron Man or
Where's the hole?
Antonio Estarque. 1,100 going once.
I'll take it.
I got 11 hots for that one. I got 11
I
hots.
already said it
Keesis
first.
said it
Alright,
first,
that's
so
first.
Keesis gets it at 1100.
Bet higher. You can have it, Vision.
1100 going once. 1100 going twice.
I forgot what I had on my collection.
Sold.
1200.
Nope.
Oh.
You didn't show us our
Too
collection. I got most of yours. I forgot what I
late. I didn't
had.
show it. No, too bad. That's you forgot what I had. Get the stuff out
I
of the
know
box
I
and look at it.
stickers though.
Going to Keesis 1100. That was a steal.
I ain't got the war tank. I ain't got XM.
Because you was being shiesty snatching up my books.
7400. You're left with Keesis.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Next on the docket. We're doing well so far. Hope you guys are having fun. XM Studios quarter scale, not the 6 scale. Bane starting at 900.
$1.
He should
I'm
he
sorry.
should have.
I'm sorry.
Security.
I thought this was what the statue was worth.
Security.
My bad.
Hey, this is not bad. This piece. It's not.
This
Piece
is
is
not
not bad.
bad. Actually,
I'm just
like
messing.
that.
I'm messing. It's fine. It's the like the 5th best, 6th best Bane out there.
900. 900. Wait, did I just hear Alan? Alan for 900. Alan for 900. No.
I'm with Vega. I'll bid 5.
I didn't mean to start a revolution.
We'll move into the next statue if nobody wants it at 9.
I'll take it at 9.
You'll take it at 9. Okay.
Yeah, I'll take it at 9.
But now he feels bad. He's gonna take it at 9.
Well, I don't have anything, so I'd like to have something, especially at
once?
starting. bid.
It'd be a shame somebody said.
I would have nothing.
Wow. Going twice. Sold to Vega for 900.
I'd rather have just some displays.
Wow.
Congrats, Vega. Your first piece.
You should put like a module case up here, like so you can hold all your statues. Now that'd have been legit.
Oh, it's okay. Not bad. We'll see.
He never want to give me credit, huh? This mother.
Well, you're supposed to give me the ideas before the show starts, not during the show. But yeah, sure.
He's too busy stealing people's Ghostbusters and
Okay.
whatnot.
Next on the docket, Queen Studios Hulk starting at 3,500. 3,500
so
for
much?
Piggy.
Not worth
Damn.
it.
What are you talking about? The thing retails for 4.
Going
You
once,
should, you should
This
reach
is-
two.
going
This is
twice.
pre-order. Going once to Piggy for 3,500. Going
36.
twice. 3,600 for
And
Vision.
Biggie was counting. So
Right, John was taking like 47 minutes to get to the
Well, excuse you.
because
3,600 going once.
36.50,
37.
38.
Hmm.
38 going once.
39.
38
39.
going twice.
Come on, John.
39.
Bring out that
39.
bring out that auction voice. I know you. have.
Everybody get their overalls on. 3,900 going once.
39.
3,950.
Once
might be the last
I go
auction.
even for hots. Anything more, you can have it.
4,000 from Vision. Don't think there's too many good things coming down the pipeline. You guys are like saving your money. 4,000 from Vision going once.
4,050.
4,100.
See how you lied? See how you lied?
They don't call him the Visionator for nothing.
This is called
41.
spite bidding.
Third vision.
4,100 going once.
42.
Twice.
42.
4,200.
I go 44. You go 45. You
This
go.
is trash. Yeah.
4,400 from Vision going once.
45.
You don't want this.
Even
You might get have it. I think it'll look nice in your collection.
D-Rock going 45 going once.
I don't have a Hulk.
Twice.
45.50.
45.50 for Piggy.
46.
It's getting real now.
46 going for D-Rock going once.
47.
Wow. Piggy has it going once. 4,700. Twice.
5,000.
God damn.
High roller.
This is gonna be the only statue you get. Damn.
Yep. That's fine.
5,000 going once. 5,000 going twice.
Live another day,
5,050.
Piggy. Oh,
5,050. 5,050 going once. Twice.
51.
So
Ooh, he got it.
51. 51. Don't let that happen again, please, because that stresses me out. 51 going once. 51 going twice.
5150.
5100 from Piggy. 5150 from Piggy. Going once. Twice.
I'm out. I'm out.
5150 goes to Piggy. Congratulations, Piggy.
Just run it up to 52, John.
With my tip.
Charge the extra 50 to Vision. He got the
50.
tip. Dinner and wine too.
5150. Queen Studios is like, everyone, pull the pre-orders. We're charging more.
You got a code red.
That's what it was going to be, plus taxes and shipping anyway. So
Yeah.
Pretty much.
It'll be like Prime 1 offer 25% off shipping.
You're left with 3350, Piggy.
I'll take it.
Oh,
Here we go.
man.
Next on the docket, the Infinity Studios Natiri in third scale, starting at 2850.
Well, this has your name written all over it.
Is this anybody going at 2850? Not even you, Alan? I'm
I'll go.
shocked, Alan.
I'll go 2000.
2850.
Thank you, Alan.
Damn.
Alan, 2850. Going once. Going twice. Sold to Alan, 2850. Goodbye.
Yeah, the thing came out on pre-order with a 300 coupon attached to it.
That thing is 3,500 retail, I think.
Yeah, but with a $300 coupon, so it's 32.
It's still overpriced, even with $300 off.
Wow. What did
Now
you say?
it's coming to lay down some
2850?
Truth.
5750.
What's up, Norman?
Hey Norman, what's going on? Happy Monday, brother. Hope you're doing well. All right, next on the docket, the Blitzway Rocky quarter scale statue, rooted hair, stunning piece, retails for $650. We're starting the bids at $600. $600, everybody. Wow, the
600.
disrespect from
I
D-Rock.
did the 600 for sure. I did that one. I like it.
600 from Jerry.
650.
650 from Vega.
100.
7 from Jerry.
750.
800.
Just go. Somebody just said 1,000.
850.
1,000.
1,000 going once. 1,000 going twice.
Can I do 1,000 and a $50 Applebee's gift card?
No. Sold to Jerry.
He didn't know that 2 for 1. I don't know.
Oh, did I miss something?
Yeah, the
Miss
Rocky.
Rocky.
Oh,
But he's in civilian clothes.
$1,000 from Jerry. Congratulations for getting on the board there, buddy. Next on the docket. This is for the Visionator. Prime 1 Berserker Predator. Starting at 3,000. Can I get 3,000 from Vision?
3,000.
Kisa said it first. Kisa said 3,000. Vision. What are you going
31.
for? 3,100. 31. Kisa's, don't let him take it. 3,500.
He can
I
have it.
swear, I'm hating on me since the beginning of the show.
Seriously?
3,100. 3,100 going for Vision. Going once.
32.
3,200.
Oh no, y'all got it.
Yeah, Alan. Get it, Alan.
Alan, you got it, Jerry. You got it, Alan. 3,200.
I don't want it.
You got it, Jerry.
I don't want it.
What did you say?
32.50.
32.50.
Alan.
3,250 for Vision. 3,250.
34.
Yeah,
Alan got
35.
34. 35 from Vision. 35 from
You got
Vision.
the, you got the real life. Let me have this fake life.
36.
He said no.
All right, 30, I say 38. 38.50 because that's retail, right?
38.50 from Vision.
Can you come in Visionator, please? Thank you.
38.50 going once.
39.
4.
4,000. 4,000 from
So
Vision.
hot.
Going once.
41.
Got that.
42.
43.
44.
44. We got 44 people watching. Vision's taking it. 44 going once.
45.
Nope.
46.
Put those
I
fake
read
bills away.
I was gonna say you got that little marker to run it across Vision's 100.
No, it's gonna
And
be
you know,
like
they good,
rush
and
hour.
I be nervous. It's fake sometimes. Like, man,
46 for Alan, right?
Like,
4,600 for
46 for me.
Alan. 46 for you, right? Yeah, Vision.
yeah,
46
for me.
going once for Vision. Twice for Vision. Sold to Vision.
You got any money left, Vision?
Yeah, I got 40. I got 43. I think left. Well, how much?
I'll get you. Okay, I got more left. I'll get you on the next one.
That's for formula, buddy. You can't spend that money.
I'm gonna give a shout out to all the Visionators out there. We took this one home.
So Vision paid what? 4,600, right? Goddamn.
And hopefully you have a better Predator coming up.
I
Nothing better than that one. We started
nothing.
doing 100
No other
I think
Predators for this auction.
I really want the real life though.
Actually, I have a date with P Diddy, so that may consider a Predator statue.
Oh no.
All right, next on the docket, the
take that.
endoskeleton, 1750 from Prime One, and 1750 from who said that? First one.
I did.
No,
Jesus.
was it you? Okay, sorry, Keesis. Okay, go ahead, Keesis. Whoever's playing that, that's good.
I was looking up some voices.
That's really good. 1750 for Keesis going once.
1800.
1850.
1850 for Vega.
2000.
2000.
What you just said? Oh, 2. I thought you said 3.
I thought he said 3,000 too.
He said 3,000?
Two.
I said 2,000 from.
Let's get that on the
Keesis.
rewind.
Rewind the tape.
Look at the hate.
2,000 for Keesis going once.
2050.
Piggy with the $50 notes, man, makes me nervous. I'm gonna change it to $500 going forward.
No, it's too late.
No.
2050 going once for Piggy.
Proud of you, Piggy.
Twice.
3,000.
Son of a.
3,000
There it is.
for Keesis.
Yeah.
Keesis
We
saying, "Hold
recorded
my
you
beer."
that time, Keesis. He said 3,000 before.
That's okay. Well, he's at
I
3,000
said
now.
2,000 before.
Well, Moose says otherwise, and the
Yeah.
viewer,
He definitely said
the
3,000.
listeners are always right.
I did. But
3,000 for Keesis going once.
everybody wants to hate on Keesis.
Twice.
Okay.
Sold to Keesis for $3,000.
He like only got 3,300 left. So.
That's a lie.
Keesis can't say nothing about me anymore with the sniping and the big jumps. He jumped the whole fucking 1,000.
This Piggy wants to do 50, 50, 50. Nah, man.
So your remedy to 50 is 1,000? Like you went 20 times? What? Come on.
Next on the docket, these 2-pack, you're getting both. The 1-to-1 busts by Penguin Toys
I forgot about
and
the thing.
Limit
Thing is
Studio, I think.
Yeah,
Starting at $29.50. This is the Batman Hush and the Superman Hush. The 1-to-1 bus starting at $29.50.
15. The Batman.
This is life-size bus, by the way, not third scale. Say no tweeter head thing here. This is life-size 1-to-1, starting at $29.50.
John, can we go half with Piggy and then I get the Batman, he gets Superman?
I'm
Is that
shocked.
what we're gonna do?
I'm shocked. I don't have anybody bidding on these. Once.
$29.50.
Thank you, D-Rock. $29.50 going once for D-Rock.
That was a good idea,
$29.50
Vision.
going twice. Sold. My goodness, you guys are crazy. $29.50
Nice.
for the Hush.
You're right. I'll give you 500 for the Batman.
You can trade after if you want. $29.50.
Yeah, that's right. I hear you have some Ghostbusters I might be interested in.
Oh, come
I'll
on.
see there. Yours.
Come on. Come
Now
on.
wait a
my
minute,
God.
Piggy. Wait, Piggy. I think you got a Hulk I might be interested in.
Okay, you're making sense.
Do I have a Bane you might be interested in?
Who is that? Who's talking to me right now?
Next on the docket. This is the expensive one. This is the rooted hair version. The T800 from Prime 1, starting bid at $19.50. Do I get $19.50?
2,000.
Who has the other one? Keeses does?
2,000 from
Yeah.
Vega. 2,000 from
21.
Vega. 2,100 from Jerry.
22.
Come on, Jerry. Come on.
22 from Piggy. And he's not even playing. He didn't even say 21.50. He said 22. He's not playing. Gloves are off. 2,200 from Piggy.
23.
25.
Once. Goddamn, 2,500 from Jerry.
26. I can do this all day, buddy.
2,600 going
Three.
once. 3,000 from Jerry.
All right, my day ended.
Once, twice, sold to Jerry for 3,000.
This is a good bargaining though, place for trading though, because Keith is incomplete.
Why do you think I didn't buy it just so I can use it for something? Huh?
Smart guy. That's what I'm saying. We play.
I appreciate what's going on here with thinking outside the box, and this is what I'm talking about. Strategic.
We have the host.
Alan's making me nervous because he's too quiet there.
I'm waiting.
The host is speaking to all the color people in the.
Well, next on the docket is the third scale T-Rex by.
Oops.
The third scale T-Rex.
Question though, since it's at 3,900, Piggy can't even bid on this, huh?
What are you keeping track of their money?
Man, it's the
Keeping track of his money.
Vicky, you like Jurassic Park?
They're all right.
All right, are you ready?
And I'm not gonna bet on this one.
Queen Studios 3,900. Let me see who can bid on it and who can't. 1 second. Everybody here can bid on it except Piggy.
Why everybody want to attack me? I'm like the nicest
Everybody
guy.
except Piggy. Are you ready? So go ahead, going for 3,900. Who is bidding on this third scale T-Rex? You may have to you may need to expand your door frame, but we'll deal with that afterwards. 3,900. Going once, twice. Nobody. Wow.
Vegas, this would be a good one to grab. You ain't got nothing.
Shit.
I don't know.
Money either.
Vega
Out
used to
of
be
it.
trying to catch up.
Let's go with the next
Hey.
one.
I'm waiting for next season.
XM Studios
this
Iron
one's whack.
Man starting at 2,000, please.
2,000 whack ass shit right here.
2,000 for Vision.
You said
2,100.
Wagon still got it.
2,100.
I knew
2,100.
he was late.
22.
22 going for Vega, going once, twice,
23.
24.
2,400 from Vega, going once, twice,
25.
Piggy has 25 going once, twice,
25.50.
26.
2,600 for Vision. I don't know why you guys have to wait literally to the last minute. 2,600 going once,
26.50.
Who's that?
I did.
2,650 from Vega, 27,
Hot.
27. Vision's all talk at 27. Once, twice,
Did he go 27?
he went 27.
Oh, 27.
Oh my! Maybe 3 times, my God.
Oh, my bad.
He asked the question. That's the
Oh
question.
my God, man.
Never. What the fuck?
27.50. Hey, my goal here is to extract as much money from you guys as I can. That's my goal.
Who 2750? Vega.
27.50 for Vega.
I let Vega have it because I think they look nicer. What was parallel? What's his
He needs to redeem after the Bane.
I'm gonna
Going
hide
once.
the Bane in the back.
Twice sold to Vega.
Have you noticed though? Piggy Keith says when we about to win, he goes once, twice.
Yeah.
Somebody else, one,
Yes.
2, 3, like
Right.
Like, oh no,
That's
I'm
not
sure.
true.
But,
Oh, it's very true.
yeah, if you got a 10 on the panel, you know you're getting the slow count. Just saying. Watch the replay.
How much did he
like,
pay? 27.50, right? Yeah. So 40. 50. You guys are savages, man. Don't you dare.
That's a nice piece. It's the only way I'm gonna own it.
Well, you got trading bargain right now with that.
Yeah, we'll
Okay. T1000, baby. 1,700.
He says, look at that.
1,700 going once,
I'm cool.
twice.
I'll do
Nobody wants
17.
it? 1,700 from Jerry. 1,700 going once, twice. Sold to Jerry. 1,700.
Jerry's smart though. He turned off all the lights so we can't see his ass, and then we don't know who's saying what. And then like a shark out there. I'm like, okay. See his tactics.
Jerry's the guy at the auction. He's the guy who at an auction has a proxy there on the phone.
Yeah,
Throwing out all the bids.
All right, here we go. Next one. 2-pack.
Ooh.
LBS Superman and the Batman. This is the Superman with the revamped portrait, starting at $27.50.
I'll take 27.50.
3,000.
All right, Vega, you can have it.
3,000 from Vega going once.
I got 31.
31 for Vision.
I don't know how much money. I don't know how much money I have.
3,100 from. Hold on. You have 39.50.
Okay.
Sorry, for Vision 3,100.
150.
3,150. 3,150
You got
going
it,
once.
I want you to get a collection and trade. So,
3,150 going twice.
I'll trade.
32.
3,200 from V-Rock. 3,200 going once. 3,200 going twice. Sold to D-Rock for 3,200.
There you go, D-Rock.
Okay. I am out of money.
You got 700. You go let Vision Nader borrow 7.
What do I have left, John?
Oh, you got 3,300, boss. 3,350.
I knew Vision was keeping track.
Can we find out?
You guys are actually keeping track? You're savages.
Yeah. I have a
Piggy,
calculator
Piggy.
up.
Okay, I'll revamp here.
Piggy, I'll lend you my last 700.
Vision has 4,100. Vega with 4,850. Allen with 5,750. Keesis has 4,400. Jerry has 2,800. Piggy with 3,350. And D-Rock with 750.
D-Rock gave me a loan of his 7.
Can I give
No.
my
Hell
money away
no.
since
No,
I can't buy
no, no.
anything else?
Oh, y'all some
Vega
haters.
gonna give me 5,150 then.
Doesn't work that
I
way. It doesn't work
appreciate
that
it,
way.
D-Rock.
Maybe if you can
I
split
was
it up
gonna
with
split it
everybody.
evenly. I was gonna split it evenly between all of y'all, but okay. If y'all want to be like that.
Yep.
No, I just don't want
They
you to
haters,
have it.
D-Rock. Don't worry
Next
about
on
it.
the docket, J&D
Yeah.
Indiana Jones, starting with 2,700. 2,700?
I'm cool.
750.
2,750. 2,700.
I said 750, man. Come on.
2,700 going once. Twice. Wow, nobody.
28.
20. It's 27, man.
Okay, well,
Take it
27. It's 2,700 for Alan. 2,700.
Alan's been himself up.
He
2,700
thought somebody else
once.
bid on it.
2,800.
28 from Piggy.
There you
It's
go.
an excuse though in real life. Would be dope.
This is J&D's arguably the best work. 2,800 from Piggy going once.
29.
2,900.
My famous-
Go all in, Piggy.
My famous 2950.
2,950 from Piggy going once.
3.
You got it.
Alan's at 3.
This one's going places.
3,000 for Alan going once.
3,100.
Big, bigger.
Shit.
3,100 for Piggy going once. Twice. Sold to Piggy for 3,100.
Sheesh. Vision,
Oh,
you had a
yeah.
point there, man. That was the long.
So Piggy's out. He's done. Okay, that's one. I crossed one off.
Can we know
Also,
how many items there are?
I was playing a strategy game.
Right, the ruthlessness of it all, Alan.
You guys don't know how many pieces are left.
Right?
Come to find out, this was the last piece.
Yeah,
No,
precisely.
Oh,
Next on the docket, Infinity Studios. What's this guy's name again? Gimli. Yeah, Gimli. Starting at
Son of
2,500. Starting at 2,500. Going anybody?
I
25?
don't
no
know.
thanks.
You gotta
No.
pay
25.
Who said that?
I did. 25.
Alan. 2,500. I knew you were a man of good taste. 2,500 going once for Alan. 2,500 going twice for Alan. Sold.
All yours, Alan.
Awesome.
Gimli sold for 2,500. Where's Alan? Alrighty.
John, if we're low on money, can we like use food stamps?
No, sir.
Wick?
Sume.
Yeah.
Oh, Wick.
6 scale Sume Joker
dope.
escaping from
6 scale
prison.
for 1100? No, thank you.
That's a big 6 scale.
It's a massive piece. It's full 360 degrees. Going once at 1100.
Then you get it, Vega.
Going twice. This is a beautiful piece.
I won't fall for that, Kesis.
Nobody wants this? Vision?
I don't know. Are the other ones gonna come up too?
That's
Vision.
the problem. We don't know.
Vision. 1100.
I don't really.
Nobody wants it? All right. Next. The Venom transformation. The Spidey transformation. 1250 from XM. 1250 from Pieces.
1350.
1350 from Vega.
1400.
All right,
1500.
You guys do your thing. I'll drink this coffee. 1500 from Vega.
You can have it, Vega. I just wanted somebody to spend some money.
1500
That's what I wanted
going
to.
once.
But I also will take the piece.
1500 going twice. Vega took it. And that concludes our auction for tonight.
Great.
I'm
season.
glad
Now-
I got another piece out of that.
Now, we have a collector. Listen. This is what I was thinking about doing. Let me see how much money you guys have. It wouldn't be enough. So maybe we'll do this next week. We have a collector who was part of our auction. And unfortunately, when it was time to pay the bill, they didn't pay the bill. So I think I'm going to put their collection that they purchased up for auction. And
No shit,
what
I
we'll
got
do.
you.
Man,
I know.
do that right now.
I can't do that now because the money, it wouldn't be.
That's their
It
fault.
wouldn't be. It wouldn't be
That's their
fair.
fault. That's their fault.
Yeah,
And I want to do it piece by. I want to do it piece by piece. So trust me, it's better to do it next week.
Cool. It gives us a continuation to next week. so
Exactly.
awesome.
I don't think you should be right though, because Piggy's out right now. So I feel like we should at least do 2 right now. It's only fair.
How's that fair?
Because we have to wait for you to get more money? Nah.
Aw.
You broke?
Okay,
Because you
That's
broke?
that's fine.
Why
I'll do.
everybody
I'll.
ganging up on me?
You
least
do 2,
do
John.
one.
I'll do
You
2.
Yeah,
I'll do 2.
You do 2
I'll do
good
2.
ones.
I'll do 2 because I have 2. I have them preloaded already. So
Good job. Hey, I had to
Uh,
preload for my girl, but
wow. So here's the 2. Here we go. Oh, but I didn't even set prices. No, we're not gonna do it. We're not gonna.
you make up a price. Who cares?
Yeah, do it next week, John. Do it next week,
No,
John.
no,
Nah,
make
you
up a
see
price.
how
No,
Piggy
no,
wants to cheat?
Your
If you
first
got-
line.
he ran out of
Hey,
money.
nah, John. Put them up
How's
there
that
preloaded.
shit? Y'all ganged up on that man.
Okay,
Nah,
that's
you
fine.
right.
That's fine. We'll do the 2.
All right, no.
We'll do the 2.
Good job, John. Good man. Black power.
Canadian bacon is the best.
I'm only doing it because Stanley said to do it. Okay, Stanley said do it. So unfortunately, this collector didn't pay the dues. We're putting them back up for auction. Oh well, can't win them all. These are the 2 we're putting up. We're putting up
I'll put all my money into that Magneto.
the LBS
44.
Magneto and the Batman versus Joker. So LBS
Wait,
Magneto.
one at a time, though. What was the
We-
do
LBS
the
Magneto.
LBS
We're starting. Hold on. Kesis is putting 4,400 into the LBS Magneto. That's what we're gonna start it off with. 4,400 for LBS Magneto going once.
Who else had money to bid on that?
No, John, don't stop counting.
Sorry,
It's all
I don't know
three.
why I spaced out for a second. 4,400 going once.
Take that
4,400
overrated
going
Magneto.
twice.
Get it, Vega.
It's
I don't
all
have
Sold.
the money.
So, you did have the money, but sold to Kesis.
What?
You do have the money. You have 4,850.
No, I don't. You didn't take the symbiote transformation.
Oh, you're right. I didn't. How much was that again?
I have 3350 left. Whatever.
3,350. See, thank you.
Uh,
You're right.
How,
I
how
didn't
much
take
does
that.
Allen have left?
Hold
Thank
on,
you
hold
for being
on,
honest,
hold
Vega.
on.
Thank you for being honest.
Thank you for being honest, Vega. See,
Unlike the Visionator.
Kesis is down to 0. Okay. Next.
Visionator.
Congratulations, Kesis, on LBS Magneto.
Horrible.
Here we go for the Batman versus Joker. I am going to
All in.
ask on this one
I'm all in.
3,200. So
I'm all in. I said all in.
3,200.
Okay.
You're gonna.
I'm
You're
all
gonna-
in as well.
Okay, so
Damn.
you're all in, Vision. Vision takes
Yeah.
it at 4,150.
A
4,100.
visionaire.
Alan, you have 3,250. Vega has 3,350. So Vision's gonna take it
Okay.
up 4,100.
Got it.
I want to give a shout out to all my visionaries out there.
You got any Funko
If you
Pops
want,
in the
if
back
you want
that I can
Piggy,
fit on?
next week, I won't bet on any of the auction for you, man. I won't bet on the remaining pieces.
Collusion.
I'll just stay quiet when you get a piece you
Collusion.
want.
They're both disqualified.
Wait, I didn't say anything. I can't even hear the offer and I'm disqualified.
What's Double O talking sales, bro? We're not doing no sales. This is some fake auction. This one thinks we're actually auctioning the real pieces here. Double O, watch the replay, man. Blinken, anyone pick up anything from the Prime One sale over the last few days?
No.
I didn't feel like it was.
Nope.
It's not really a sale. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
So congratulations to you guys. We got Vision taking the Berserker from Prime One and Joker versus Batman. Vega taking the XM Bane
You can
as well as
leave
the
that.
XM Iron Man and
Yeah.
Spidey. XM resurgence there.
I know.
Alan taking the Avatar from Infinity Studio as well as Infinity Studios Gimli. Kisis taking the
Oh, wait. Didn't I? Okay. I guess I missed out on the Jones boys.
no, that went to Piggy. Remember?
Yeah. I'll get you next time, Piggy.
Everybody against me. It's crazy.
Kisis, what was your first piece?
Uh,
I can't read my writing. It started with an R.
damn, what was my first piece? Can we go back to the pictures? There was somewhere in the beginning.
Endo LBS Mags. Vega, you got the XM Iron Man, right?
Yes.
No, I got the LBS Iron Man.
That's what it is. The LBS one. He got the XM one. That's why.
Yeah.
Perfect. Let me write that down.
Where's the art coming from?
Jerry got
Iron Man.
Iron Man.
Earn
Iron
man.
Man.
Jerry got Rocky from Blitzway, the
Run Man.
Prime 1 T800 and the Prime 1 T1000. Piggy got the Queen Studios Hulk and the J&D 2-pack for the Lost Boys.
Yep.
And D-Rock got the Berserker Wolverine, the Hush
Yeah.
2-pack bus, and the LBS.
Superman and Batman.
Yes, LBS 2-pack.
Yep.
Who got Magneto?
I did.
Pieces.
Keys.
LBS Mags. Beautiful. Another auction. Another auction in the hole. Keesis has to go. We're all going to go now, guys. Pleasant time. We went over the time a bit, but we had fun. Happy Monday. Vision, Vega, Keesis, Jerry, Alan, Piggy, and D-Rock. Hopefully you guys can be here next week. We'll have another little round. All the best. Stay safe. And always remember to collect responsibly. And congratulations to Blinken. Picked up the Linda Carter Wonder Woman for $250 off.
Man,
Huge congrats,
Wow.
buddy.
that's a dope piece.
Take it easy, guys. Everyone watching and everyone watching the replay. You guys rock. All the best. Stay safe.
Peace.
Peace out.
Did you hear about?